Hi everyone, my name is Kirsty and welcome to my very first video. I am a product design student from Gray's School of Art in Scotland, in Aberdeen, and this video is going to be a sort of like day in the life of a design student. So I study three-dimensional design at Gray's School of Art, which is a 4-year course. I'm in my 3rd year, so I started in 2019, a bit before the pandemic started. So probably about half of my time as a university student has been in and out of lockdown and kind of like through all of that. But at the moment we are like in studio pretty much anytime we want to be. We can be in the workshops. It's all great. It's all just like masks and like social distancing kind of, but on the whole everything's kind of as normal, which is great. I love it. Today's going to be kind of like a typical day for me. I mean, every day's different, so it's kind of just like an amalgamation of like my life, but I'm trying to include sort of like more exciting bits than just like some days I might just spend my whole day drawing, and to be honest, that wouldn't make for a very good video. So I've tried to like plan this day to be quite interesting, hopefully. So if you're interested in knowing what my life looks like, keep watching. So I'm gonna just pack my bag for uni. I don't need to take a whole amount of stuff because in our studio we can just leave stuff, so like my sketchbook and any of my kind of standard things I would use, like pens, that kind of thing, is all in the studio already. I take my laptop with me pretty much most days, and then my charger, also useful, because obviously I take that back and forward between home and uni. And then the only other thing like I really need to take on a daily basis is my lunch. You can get lunch at the uni, but I just feel like it's cheaper to take my lunch, to be honest with me. And also like then I can always just decide what I want in the morning and my fork. And that's pretty much it. Obviously some days I would take like a sketchbook and stuff as well if I've taken that home with me, but today I do not have anything else to do. And then of course I have my very important things like my mask, my keys, my bus pass, which I'll talk about in a bit, and my student card, which is great for printing and that type of thing. I live in the centre of Aberdeen. I absolutely love the city. I grew up near a small town, so when I first moved to Aberdeen I was actually quite surprised at how quickly I adapted to the city. There's just so many funky graffitied walls. Maybe I should do a video about all my favourite wee spots in Aberdeen. Let me know if that's something that you'd like to see. Today I'm getting the bus into uni. You can get the number 1 or the number 2. They both take you directly to RGU. But I also quite like cycling or walking to uni, but since today I was filming I decided that the bus would be just like easier. Plus also under 22s in Scotland can get access to free bus travel all over Scotland, so that makes it so much easier for me to get around. Gray's School of Art is part of Robert Gordon University, so I got off the bus just at the end of the campus and now I'm just walking across the campus. It's about a 5-minute walk or something, but I find it so pretty out here. It's like quite peaceful near the river, so yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. And here is Gray's. So I only filmed a little bit of Gray's just as I was walking through to my studio, but if you'd be interested in like a full Gray's tour or even like a full RGU campus tour, then let me know, because there's bits of it that I've never seen, so it would be like a tour for me as well. And this building on the left here is our newly built studio, so it's like a major upgrade from the porch cabins that were there before. No, I'm just filming my little journey. So as you can see, I'm working really hard here. I'm not just sitting chatting to my friends across the studio. To be honest, that's like one of my favourite things about the studio is that you just like the chat that you get. But I mean, I did get some ideation done here, and then I moved on to working digitally. I was working on just a test piece for part of my project, and primarily on our course we use Rhino
to do like 3D modelling, which I'm not that great at, but when I started art school I absolutely knew nothing, so I'm just kind of like proud that I can use it at this point. Yeah, I think like working from home through COVID was like one of the things that kind of gave me the boost to start working more digitally, and I learned so much at that, like during that time in lockdown. And I'm just getting this ready to 3D print now, so 3D printing is like one of the kind of really cool like resources that I would never have if I wasn't in art school, and that's like just among so many things on our course. But 3D printing's pretty good for quickly getting like a physical object for your, you know, just ideas that you're having. So I'm just cleaning up, this is like a hinge prototype, and then I started making a cardboard prototype, which is slightly less high tech, but you know, still very useful. I'm just making a 1-to-1 scale model of my project. I tried to go to the workshop, but I completely forgot that it was closed today, so instead I decided I would go to the library, which to be honest I don't do that often, but I'm so glad I did today because I got some really good books. Yeah, so the library is like another amazing resource. It's like open 24 hours a day, so you can work all night in the library if you're a night owl like I am. So I just like got my little area in the library and then got some books out, and I was just working on the theory part of my course. Since I'm starting my dissertation next year, I'm definitely going to start using the library a lot more and like taking out a lot more books and just working there, because it's pretty calm, it's pretty like chill in there. Yeah, I really like it, to be honest. And plus, the view from the 9th floor of the library is so good, so that's a bonus. Okay, so I'm walking back to Grace from the library. I picked up a whole heap of books, which I didn't really plan to do, but there we go. Hopefully the audio quality is okay on this because I'm walking and I'm outside. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my stuff from the studio and then I'm gonna go back home on the bus for some tea, and then that's like end of my day. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment and like and subscribe and let me know what videos you might like to see about RGU or Aberdeen or anything like that. Yeah, thank you, bye.